Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all of my lovely friends and family. How are you today? I hope you are in the best state of Iman and stand it. Welcome to my section on promoting love. Today, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, I'm going to be sharing with you some Ramadan cooking tips. These tips are especially for the sisters, although the brothers who also do some cooking during Ramadan can also make use of it. My dear sisters and brothers, first you need to have self-love plan in place. My dear brothers and sisters, you don't want to spend the most of your Ramadan in the kitchen. Although cooking for your family during Ramadan is also classed as an act of Ibadah, but you don't want to miss out on the true and real connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during this blessed month. As I always say, that part of self-love is to perfect your salat, to work on your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the time to use those tips that you have learned so far. My dear brothers and sisters, as you know that there are a lot of acts of ibadah that people can do on your behalf, like going to Hajj, even fasting. People can perform Ramadan on your behalf, but your salat, no one can do it for you. So, before this holy month begins, I will encourage you to take time to perfect your salat. I'm very sorry if I go off topic. I just said I should use this opportunity to remind us about the importance of perfecting our salat, since the main reason of sharing these tips is to enable us to spend less time in the kitchen preparing iftar and sahur, to spending more time doing acts of worship like salat, reading the Quran, doing some sunnah and nawafil in order to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to maximize the opportunity to improve on our scale of good deed. Having said that, let's get down to business. My number one tip is to think about what you normally cook the most during the last Ramadan. Check whether you want to stick to it or that maybe you want to change. For me, it is very important to have the rice stew, the bean stew, and the rice stew to be stored in the freezer. These three stews are part of my cook ahead Ramadan prep. This leads me to the second tip, which is to try as much as possible to cook ahead to be stored in the freezer. If you have no ideas on what to cook, the internet is flooded with a lot of an incredible and mouth-watering recipe that you can cook ahead, so you can start from there. Alternatively, you can have a food plan discussion with your family. Bring everyone to the table and let each person name at least 2 to 3 favorite food that they would like to have for iftar or as a snacks or sahur. This is a way of creating a meal list so that everyone will be involved. Make the list simple as much as possible. Next is to turn the list into a timetable. Tips on how to create a timetable is to ask each member of the family to pick a day in which they would like to have their favorite meal. Having said that, make it clear to the member of the family that it is not possible to cook each person's favorite meal in a day. So, this is when compromise comes into play. As a family, it is very important to learn and teach our children how to compromise. It is an important value to have if you are interested in building good character. Also, while creating the timetable, don't forget to add who is going to be helping with the cooking and what he or she is going to be doing. My dear sisters and brothers, don't do the cooking by yourself. Include everyone. Even the little child can also help. Always try your best to make iftar preparation means of having family time together while worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After creating the timetable, next is to write out the list of what you have at home. You don't want to buy something that you already have at home to reduce food wastage. Next is to create a shopping list. If you're single and you live alone, it is okay to do the shopping by yourself and buy only what you need. You don't want to be wasting food during this month of Ramadan. Also, if you can afford it, I would recommend you ordering food. This fast, easy and simple. It will give you more time to concentrate on your Ibadah. I would say this option is even cheap for a single person because you are going to be ordering only what you want to eat. This will save you time and energy, and it will also help you to reduce food wastage, which is kind of common during the month of Ramadan. Family can also order food, but this option is kind of expensive from my own experience. Having said that, you can still order food at least once in a while, especially if you have kids and they want to eat out during the month of Ramadan. Anyway, back to the shopping tips. If you're a family, try and do the shopping with your partner or the kids and make it fun as much as possible. Doing food shopping with the kids can be very stressful, and that is why you have to make it fun as much as possible. While you are doing your shopping, don't forget to include things like tin or jar food or sauce. This can be handy, especially when you are running out of time. You can quickly create something like bolognese and different sauce of your choice from jar sauce. Another thing that I would like to add is to encourage you to invest in kitchen gadgets if you can afford it. Things like air fryer, rice cooker or pressure pot. You can get a multi-cooker or slow cooker from the price of 20 to £100, depends. Food processor can also be handy, especially if you have a large family. Buying any of these kitchen gadgets can make cooking easy and make life easy as well. The last tip that I'm going to be sharing with you is to try your best while cooking to always play some Islamic audio or video like lecture, adkar, dhikr, etc. or anything that can be served as worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Last but not the least, always try your best to renew your intention that you are cooking as an act of ibadah and pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept it from you. If you're interested in learning new recipe or you just want recipe ideas, kindly subscribe to my channel IWHAT Creative Kitchen. There is about 30 videos on simple and quick recipe on this channel, and inshallah biqudwatillah, I'm going to be sharing more. So subscribe and put on the notification bell. It is actually free to do this and you are not losing anything. In fact, you are gaining something by supporting your sisters, and I'm also gaining by receiving your kind-hearted support. With this, I leave you in the care of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept this as an act of ibadah from me and you. Ameen. Jazakumullahu khairan for watching. Stay blessed and safe. Lot of love. IWHAT.